Well, it looks like we have bidden farewell to the House of Tyrell. I'm doing a series of hairstyles that will work for festivals, for Halloween, but also they're just beautiful and elegant for every single day. So here is my hairstyle inspired by Margaery Tyrell. And this one, if you want to be authentic to the hairstyle as possible, you want to get a lot of height out of this. And you can use this padded comb, and I have the link for that below if you like. Or you can just pile your twists up high and not have as much height, depending on your style and how much drama you want out of this. Also, her hairstyle is usually on a center parting. I don't particularly like a center parting for my face shape, so I put it a little bit off center, and you can do that as well. So whichever is your preference. So this, I'm basically just making a bump back here and pinning it into place so it's nice and smooth. And then all my twists would be knotted on top of the bump. Now this front piece, on both sides, I'm going to be taking this and twisting it upwards. And you can pin it back as tight as you want, or you can let it drape down. The more height that you have in the back, the more draping effect that you want. I found those two balance each other out really well. Sometimes I'm coordinated enough to twist both of them simultaneously and hold them back, but not usually, and that's why I hold one aside and do the other. But you do want to twist these in the direction you're going, just like when you're braiding. Tie just a simple knot right there and put in the bobby pins. I really love the smaller size bobby pins that I get at Sally's Beauty Supply for this instead of the regular size. They're a lot easier to hide. When you're placing the bobby pins in here, think of your twist as a tunnel and push the bobby pin through the tunnel, securing it to the scalp hair below. These next sections are going to come from the ear all the way up to where the first section knotted. Smooth them backwards if needed, and pull them up in the direction you're going, again twisting upwards. And do the same on the other side. I did curl my hair ahead of time using my festival pin curls technique, and I'll put the link for that as well. When you have curls to this hairstyle, and you can do this with straight hair and it still looks gorgeous, but when you have curls, expect there to be little lumps and bumps here and there, and that's perfectly fine. So this knot is going to be tied right on top of the other knot, so they build on top of each other, adding more and more height. Again, securing those with the baby bobby pins. And now the last section of hair is going to come from the nape of my neck all the way up to the knot again. You can see a little bit better on this side how I'm grabbing just back of my neck and up. Smoothing if necessary and twisting upwards again. And sometimes you don't get the twist just right the first time, and you notice when you pull it back and are getting ready to knot it, that it just doesn't quite look right and it's not draping right. Don't worry about that. That happens to all of us. Just reposition, retwist, and tie again if needed. See right there, I'm looking at it and I just don't like the way that that's looking. So I'm going to take the time to redo it. It's much easier to redo this way rather than to pin it in place and then try to pin down anything that you don't like. Again, this goes on top of the other two knots. At this point, you may be able to use regular size bobby pins if your hair is thick enough. Check and see if any bobby pins are sticking out and reposition those if needed. And this hairstyle is done. It is that easy. And it is a really beautiful hairstyle. I hope you enjoyed this. Next week, I will be putting out another hairstyle for you that will also work for festivals and Halloween and everyday elegance. Thank you so much for watching.